Let me check niggas' temperatures.
Jazz the ass.
You just never know. You get how people saying like, I have a bar though, because he kept saying Vicky.
I ain't want to bring up the Gilly. I ain't want to bring up ARAB.
Now let's just say it came out that his story.
Nigga, stop ball strong, nigga. I'm ball strong. Oh yes, you New Yorkers got some explaining to do. No. Everybody grab their wheat. Y'all heard y'all was going back to New York. Y'all grab y'all double sold Timbs, your wheat Timbs. You went and got your stanky Yankees. You went to the Aki store. You did all. You said, "Hey, New York is the mecca of battle rap." No, hold on. No, let me do this intro. Because if St. Louis would have did this, y'all niggas would have been on our ass. If Maxed Out 3 would have went down like this, y'all would have been on our ass. But guess what? Didn't go down like that, did it? So, back to what I was saying. You New Yorkers, no, you wouldn't even let me talk about, you wouldn't even let me give credit to Philly last week because you were so hype on New York battle rap. Oh, man, no, New York is the mecca. I can't let you just talk about. Boy, let me ask you a question, Deadass. Did y'all get a win on NOME?
Yo, you coming that high right now, right?
No, did y'all get a win on NOME is the question.
Rex is okay. Rex is good.
Okay. Hey, you want to ease into this ass whooping? We can do that. You want to ease into this ass whooping? We can do that.
Shit, we ain't never seen nothing like this happen in battle rap before on stage. I'm glad this man is okay. This man want to get to cooking. We got to just say speedy recovery for Rex. Take it easy. Get your mind right. We want to see you back outside, healthy and good. Now you can
let's give it a little bit more credit in that. I'll say this first and foremost, man. Shout out to the URL for acting so fast when the shit happened.
Facts.
You saying YouTube isn't working? It's saying that the video isn't available. For real?
Oh,
let me see.
Let me see. Going on here.
Look, hey, New York, they trying to shut all the streams down. They trying to shut the bloggers down.
Slow it down.
That's crazy. That's crazy that they trying to do me like this. Let me see. It's crazy. No, we good. It's live. We live. Hold on. Hit the likes.
This man, they acted fast, you know what I'm saying? Made sure he was good.
Okay, so back to the URL. I want to give credit to the URL again. When that medical issue, we had, like Deadass said, we had never seen anything like that play out like that on stage. Now we didn't see niggas. We not about to act like venues ain't never been hot and niggas be rapping all of a sudden you be like, oh shit, he didn't fell out. Fans have fallen out all the time.
We're talking
talent, battle rappers in real that are actually battling. Never seen nothing like that before.
You know what I'm saying? Even when it's the fans, if you outside and you see that shit from the fans' point of view, it's still like, shaking, you know what I'm saying? So to see that shit, like I said, happen like you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was wild, crazy. But like I said, speedy recovery to Rex.
Definitely prayers up, speedy recovery. They're saying that it was an alleged heat stroke. They're saying that New York has had some extreme temperatures.
It's been
it was in the hundreds yesterday, and we already know. Like, hey, if you ever been at a battle rap event, if the venue can fit 800, they're gonna put 1,500 people in that venue. Like they're going to tuna fish the venue. They're going to stack piles of bodies on top of each other. You're not gonna be able to move. First of all, no, never. You know what?
Chill. Yeah, see, it's too early. So, like I said, prayers up for
so now that we done with the pleasantries, where you want to go from here, sir?
All right, bro, because you ready to get this. All right, talk your shit, bro.
Yeah, y'all niggas about to get cooked. Let's really talk about it. First battle of the this is your man? Chess is home. Like a creative player, I'm about to set the tone. almighty. We still caking the cup.
God.
He gave you every intro. And Yunus beat his ass in every round. Now, I will say this. The second round to me is the most debatable. So when I heard the 30 chance for Yunus in New York against ain't Chester Golden Child? What do I keep trying to tell y'all? Everybody be looking for Chester to give that easy to block captain performance. It ain't happening.
It ain't just the easy, it's the Tay-Ross, it's the DNA. Like, bro, niggas. Now the epitome was the whole the easy to block captain battle. Don't get me wrong, but niggas just know what Chess can do, my nigga. We've seen Chess. Look, bro, it was Chess. Stop wearing that nasty ass fucking tank top, bro. You did that shit with Suge, and then you did it again with Yunus. No, stop throwing on that nasty ass tank top.
What's up, Chris? What's up, Chris? What's up, Boston? What's up, Dolby? What's up, Nasa? How y'all doing?
But damn, son, Chess. I'm out with the family. This nigga Temp going crazy. Yo, this is looking bad. Yo,
run O clear. Because first of all, like I can make the argument in the first round, Chess like choke, stumble at least 2-3 times. Because you're rapping and then you turn around, you go get some water for 30 seconds. You stop rapping and you telling the crowd, oh yeah, I'm about to glitch. Nigga, get the glitching. Get to the part where you're actually doing the thing that you said you're going to do. You said it wasn't no pressure on you, that the pressure was going to be on Yunus. It did not look like that. Where was the pressure at? Who was applying the pressure, sir? The only pressure that was applied was the second round. And honestly, if we're going to keep it a beam, the reason I think that they're saying 30 is because your first round was so bad, your second round was so great, they're trying to give you this. I think people did not want to give you a sympathy round in the second round because you are at home, because you are the young guy, because you're supposed to be Mr. Miyagi. You're supposed to be Mr. Miyagi. Wax on, wax off. But it was BTA in there. You let that YN come in there and show the hell out.
Salute to, I ain't see the battle, but you know, I'm only, you saw everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm only here to tell you what I heard. Salute to you.
No more questions for Yunus. If we want to ask who has been the biggest URL superstar since Easy the Block Captain has left, you got your answer last night. URL, you need to hit your future against Yunus, because again, that was the question. Could he handle the big stage? Not only did he handle the big stage in New York, he also battled one of the best performances in battle rap history, one of the best punctures as far as haymakers, that has the biggest haymakers in battle rap history. There's no more questions for Yunus. And Rock gotta see that man. Rock, you gotta go get your ball back. Gun titles down bad. You cannot have Shoesterve come back under these pretenses.
Hold on.
Free away. It's backwards too, by the way.
Yeah, super fast, free away. Hold on. I thought DNA was gonna have to come out for Hansel, because Hansel out here doing his numbers, right?
He's doing a lot. Shout out to my guy Hansel. He's doing a lot.
But DNA. You saw what happened last night.
DNA, Rock, like somebody, hey, y'all gotta go see that man. Y'all better go see that version
DNA. Muslim. Hold on. DNA. You gotta be the Spaces killer now. DNA. You gotta be the Spaces killer now, because now, these Spaces battlers be. I remember we hated these Spaces. What they sitting there reading off papers, they can't survive.
That's what they told us, that they couldn't see a real battle. They couldn't see the big stage.
They not. Hey, Yunus became the outlook. The next battle for Yunus.
It's whatever he wanted to be.
It's whatever he wanted to be, but
it's whatever he wanted to be. There ain't no more questions. He want to go low key. Yeah. I want to see if he can get on Takeover Battle League. See if you can get on his bulletproof card. Why not?
I mean, we just seen him in Yo, chill out. We gonna get to
Passwords.
that. Yeah, we
But
just
yeah,
see.
what
Nah,
I'm
I'll
gonna
do
do
it in the
is
chat.
I'm gonna rewatch. I know I'm gonna rewatch the battles today. I'm gonna do individual bar recaps, like quick little bar recaps on the battles. But let's go to the next battle.
Which you want to go in order? Cause what I heard was
John the Don versus Fonz. Why do John the Don get no love from New York and he's from Yonkers? What is why do it feel like the world is against John the Don? I'm trying to figure it out. Like, I don't understand it. This man John material was cool, but it was like Fonz from the Midwest punching. Are we in the era where we just want to hear more punches than we want to hear layered material? Oh, that ain't dead ass. That ain't dead ass froze. He said, talk, jump in, Tim, just saying anything. Nobody checking for Yunus still. Hey, if you ain't, guess what? Y'all better start checking for Yunus. Yeah, because he's going to be on Summer Madness. He got to be on some. You see what he did with Chess on NOME at home. You can't deny him a Summer Madness card. I got questions. What is going on with John the Don? Is he not getting are there no more battles that entice him, that keep him motivated? Was the last battle that kept him motivated the frack battle? The easy battle? Like, what is we doing here? I thought John material was cool. I didn't think it was great. I thought John the Don, with his back against the wall again, all the material against John from the bullpen battlers, the clone, the bad news situation, from the baby mom situation with Pauls, like the Cassidy situation. He had all these things working up against him, and I just felt like the most dangerous animal is a wounded animal, and I thought John was a wounded animal, and I thought he was gonna come in there to fight. And so to hear John get booed in his third round at home, to hear again another New York N-word being chanted against 3-0, 3. What the hell is going on? So, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't think Fonz was like spectacular. I didn't think it was a phenomenal performance by Fonz. I thought he had moments. I thought he was consistent, but I wasn't like overwhelmed by the Fonz performance. And if you John, I gotta ask the question: like, if you John, where do you go from here?
I don't know. I know what I heard is that he got 30. Even shout out to Showtime SP, nobody that knows bodies. My man said that the battle wasn't all that, and John still got 30. New York was down 2-0 at this point. Damn, that's crazy.
Is it time? Is it time?
Nah, chill out.
Y'all like Aki's and right? Let me
chill out.
Put this brown paper bag over your head. I want to see y'all walked in the boroughs with a brown paper bag over your head. Y'all disappointed. The history of battle rap, the entire history and the legacy of battle rap. Are you shitting me? Night of main events in the Mecca, Grand Marnier, big stage.
Look, shit happens. Shit happens. But
okay, you down 0-2. Let's go to the next battle before we get to the single lady on the card. Jay the Nightwing versus Rum Nitty. This is what I want to say about this battle. This battle would have been better in a small room. I don't care. I do not. The type of the ability of rapping that they have, I would have much rather seen this in a small room versus a big stage.
So I hear that, but they said, can Yunus survive the stage? And he did. Now, you said this off the phone, that Rum Nitty can sit here and rock a stage. Did Jay survive the stage? Like, did he connect with the crowd, bro? That's what I'm hearing, that they didn't. He didn't connect with the crowd, son. That's what I'm hearing. But Yunus did. I just want to throw that out there. And Jay was here before Yunus. I just throw that out there.
What I appreciated about Jay is Jay did not switch up his cadence. The same type of delivery, the same type of performance. He will always get. He definitely stayed true to himself. However, you do gotta know the crowd that you rapping to, and of course the crowd is gonna be bigger at home than it's gonna be in the venue. But you gotta win the crowd. You gotta win over the crowd. Like it. What does it do for you to rap the way you want to rap if no one is appreciating the material when you rapping? And I'm gonna say this: I didn't think that Rum Nitty was like super spectacular. I really don't know who won this battle. I got this battle being debatable either way. I didn't feel like there was a round where anyone left Earth. I didn't feel like there was a round where anyone just was head and shoulders above the other person. I felt like they both had moments. I felt like Jay, people were sleeping on a lot of Jay's material, but again, if you Rum Nitty, people have been sleeping on your material your whole career. It just come with the territory.
Yeah.
But I thought it was a decent battle. I would edge Rum Nitty in this battle. But if you told me you had Jay tonight when you win in the battle, I'm not here to argue that. Like, But Hustle and T-Top. Do we owe T-Top an apology? Let's get to it.
Do we owe T-Top apology for what?
What you mean for what? You know, when this battle was announced, Miss Hustle versus T-Top, a lot of people was not giving T-Top we was not giving him the benefit of the doubt. I know over here on this channel, it was like, you got to show us you can beat Miss Hustle. Miss Hustle on a 4 or 5 year run, so you got to show us you can beat Miss Hustle. Even if you got her losing, she don't have bad performances.
Nah, I honestly had T-Top winning.
This battle, for me, T-Top showed his versatility. He showed why he was up there for champion of the year last year. This is a big win against Miss Hustle in New York. That's a big win. I felt like the closest round for me was the first. So I know people saying that T-Top got the 30. I actually edged Hustle with the slightest of edges in the first, but after that it was T-Top 2-1 clear. After that it was T-Top 2-1 clear. You said that Jazz replaced you, hit so hard. Oh, come on now. Y'all already know Jazz is I don't say she's the queen of New York, but she definitely she is the princess of battle rap. So anytime you're able to elevate a Jazz in New York where you know that she's from too, oh yeah, you know those bars is gonna hit. T-Top was being funny, he had jokes, he had schemes, he had angles, he had rebuttals. He did his one too. You said, do any of these battles have rewatchability? I would probably say the Real Sick and Tay Rock has rewatchability. I would say Chess and Yunus, if you're looking for at least one good round for the Chess and a breakout performance for the Yunus. That's where I'm at right now with it. But I had T-Top edging this, or not even edging this battle. I had T-Top winning this battle 2-1, second and third clear. But again, for the people that's saying it, they got T-Top with a 30, I'm not necessarily mad at that. Keeping it going down the card. Tay Rock versus Real Sick. Real Sick. It's your second time battling one of these staples in their New York DMV. You know what I'm saying? Last time we seen you, it was K-Shine. It don't appear that you learned your lesson from the K-Shine battle. But again, you battling Tay Rock in New York. I don't know how much more you're gonna be able to do. I don't know how much you're gonna be able to do. You're battling someone who I consider the logo of battle rap. You're battling someone who, like, as crazy as his schedule was in 2024 and 2025, he's been very selective. Not outside as much, really just trying to enjoy in battle rap, going to battles, battling here and there. But this is, you know what I'm saying, kind of like this was the one. Everybody knows how talented Real Sick is. Again, when you talk about one of the most consistent, who has some of the best and biggest wins over the last few years, Real Sick is really one of them names, man. But just battling Tay Rock in New York is different. It is. It's always gonna be different. It's always gonna feel different. Battling him on a big stage on the URL is always gonna feel different. It's always gonna look different. Shout out to Sick. The one thing I would say about Sick that I didn't like, let the coin flip. Do not try to go out there and you can't be the pacemaker for Rock. You got to let Rock, you let the coin decide who goes first. And if you got to go first, okay, that's cool. No one can fault you for that because that's the way that the coin flip. However, when you voluntarily go first and then you know Tay Rock is going to have one of them explosive 8, 9, 10-minute rounds, your round gets lost in translation. Your round gets lost in the allure in the presentation of what Tay Rock is and what he represents, not only for battle rap, but for the URL. And again, you already know Gun Titles is one of the more favorite battle rap groups of all time. We already know Chesed just got done performing, opening up the stage. Then you have Tay Rock following up. We already know that the whispers and the whispers and the talks that Sue Surf is gonna be coming home soon. You said the bear ate the horse. Yeah, I got T-Top winning that battle. I got T-Top winning that battle clear. I cannot lie. That's crazy. I just read it after you said it. Oh, and then obviously we had the incident with T-Rex and him allegedly having a heat stroke during the battle. This is what I want to say. Them venues be hot, bro. If you've never been to a battle rap venue, them venues be hot. You gotta stay hydrated. You gotta get some air flow in there. But shout out to the URL because when it happened, they jumped right into action. They got him the medical attention that he need. We've seen multiple battle rappers come out and say, Murder Mook, he said he talked to T-Rex. He's fine. Geechee Gotti said he spoke to him when he was in the hospital. He's gonna be fine. Debo said he spoke to him. He's gonna be getting out the hospital soon. So it's really just prayers up. But that's a scary thing to see one of our greats go down in a fashion that he did. We just gotta take care of our bodies, man. We ain't no spring chickens out here. Most of us are in our 30s. Some of us is even approaching our 40s. We gotta take better care of our health. We gotta take better care of the ones that mean the most that are around us. And so, yeah, it's definitely quick recovery. Prayers up to T-Rex and anybody that was impacted by seeing that, because I know there was a lot going on. Y'all want to get to some, y'all want Anwar. What is going on, my boy? I ain't gonna lie, Anwar. You was a wild boy. So I don't know if y'all heard. If y'all haven't heard, y'all need to go to OTFMZ. So apparently, you know what I'm saying, there was an exchange of fisticuffs. There was an exchange of fisticuffs last night. Shout out to Rita. Today's her birthday. Rita Puffin Loud, Anwar's, I guess, alleged ex at this point. She ran down on Miss Pac. No, it is wild time in battle rap, bro. Wild time. Drunk Anwar and Drunk Smack is undefeated. All I know is, again, Miss Rita said it could have been anybody. Like she said, hey, my punches didn't have no names. All I knew is anytime I see Anwar at an event, I'm ruining his night. I said, hey, yo, hold on. I just talked to my dog Anwar. You know what I'm saying? I just talked to Anwar. He gonna be in Houston. Rita, are you showing up to Houston? I don't want to see her. I don't want to see that again. We don't want to hear about that again. I don't know. That was not in my tea leaves for one of the talked about stories for NOME coming out of NOME. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I got a couple minutes of the clip of Miss Pac actually explaining the situation. I could play it. I'll play it real quick. I'll play it real quick. Y'all make sure y'all hit the likes. Oh, shout out to my dog Casanova, because this was definitely in on his his Twitter space. Let me see.
Shot. So
Here we go. Hit the likes.
yo, right? Yes, when I walked away from your butts, it happened right. So I went across the street and I was at the car, and me and Carson was mid-shot. Across the street, I was going to the minivan. Right. I walked across the street, and me and Carson was about to take a shot. So me and Carson was mid-shot. I seen Rita come over. So apparently, the shit like a conversation happened between Omar and Rita, and she said, "Who you here with?" He said, "I'm here with Pat." I never heard that. So I guess she went to go swing on me, and Caution grabbed the arm. She threw the drink at Caution's face. But I never saw none of it because my back was turned. When I looked, I said, "Who the fuck just hit me?" And I looked and I see her right there, so I swung on her. But she never hit me again after that.
Crazy.
She never hit me again after that. Why'd you hit me? She's talking about, oh, it could have been anybody. No, bitch. You fucking warned me that you had a motherfucking issue. We ain't never exchanged words. We ain't never had no problems. I literally just seen you earlier when Caution gave you a hug. What the fuck did you hit me for?
Damn.
This shit was dumb as fuck. Like, it was dumb as fuck. So you basically, you hit me because you mad about homework. Why'd you hit me? Leave me the fuck alone. I've been minding my business all night. Between the whole night, I was with Juju and Caution. And fucking Tony Blanco.
So I don't know. Like Anwar. Damn. Anwar got the juice in 2025, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Rita. Shout out to Three Letter Men. Today is their birthday, so respect to them. Overall, I ain't gonna lie to you. NOME did not live up to the namesake and what we know NOME to be. If I was to rate it a 1 out of 10, obviously not having your main event go down is definitely unfortunate, but we medical issues, we grant reprieve for that. But the rest of the card, what you give it, like a 6? A 6? Standout performances: Yunus, T-Top, Tay-Rock. But like, again, I think this is, I don't know. I don't know where you go from here if you were the URL. Like, I felt like the card was good on paper. I liked the card on paper. I was excited about the card on paper. I expected the New York battlers. Excuse me. I expected the New York battlers to come and show up and to show out. And I don't think it was from a lack of effort. I just think when you already know, man, if you ever been to a battle rap event, if you got a crowd that's been standing in a hot ass venue, ain't no air circulation, you can't move to the bar, you can't go use the restroom, you can't even get no food, your feet hurt, you agitated, people keep bumping into you, people done stepped on your shoes, you know what I'm saying? Weed smoking is in your air, bad weed smokers in your air, in your face, good weed smokers in your face. Like, it's just, it'd be a lot going on in these battle rap events. So I don't know, like, and I hear everyone saying they're like New York crowd. So I went to Chrome 23, hit me a holla easy in New York. I felt like the New York crowd was good there. Who you think will win? Twerk or Goods? Yeah, I'm going Goods. Respectfully, I'm going Goods. Who do I think will win? And I'm hoping that shit is on. See, I'm hearing that battle is supposed to be on Takeover now to replace the Av and Twerk battle. I don't know if that's, because my thing is, if you're gonna figure out a way to put Twerk on that card, you gotta figure out a way to put Av on that card. That's how I feel personally. My personal opinion. If you're gonna figure out a way to put Av on that card, I think in the same breath, you need to figure out a way to put, again, vice versa. If you're gonna put Twerk on that card, you gotta figure out a way to put Av on the card. Don't blame the crowd. I'm not blaming the crowd. I'm asking though. I am asking. We also know that is a part of this. This is a part of Goods with little boy Twerk. Yeah, like Goods is gonna have a grown man conversation with New Jersey Twerk. He's gonna get into this stealing deposits. He's gonna get into this. You're not a good investment for the you. Like he's gonna have some things to say. Now, obviously, Twerk is gonna be explosive. Twerk is gonna be prepared, but D-Lies, you said stop pointing fingers. Battle rap, battlers take accountability, boy. You just jumped in here now. You think you just know everything, boy. I've been holding them accountable this whole time. That's where the brown paper bag came from. I told them this. Y'all got to put a brown paper bag over your face, walk through all 5 boroughs today. Respectfully. And then you got the situation with Onward. Like, it's a lot of things working against New Jersey Twerk right now. I think they might do twerking after Summer Madness. They better do twerking after Summer Madness. They're gonna need a bounce back card. They're gonna need a bounce back event. And I think the first announcement, if you give the people what they want, which is twerk versus Av, you on your way. But ain't nobody pointing. I'm not pointing the blame at the crowd. But what I am saying, we're not about to act like that does not play a factor into the overall experience of watching the battle. They should have been, instead of food trucks, they needed IVs outside the building. I know it was hot as hell. They saying it was over 100 degrees in New York. Everybody in there with wheat Timbs on. Oh no. But I'm gonna get on up out of here. Like I said, I'm gonna rewatch some of these battles, and you're gonna get individual, like little quick bar recaps. Especially Yunus and Chess. I want to highlight Chess's second round. Probably highlight the bars from Yunus and all throughout, because I feel like he had a really good performance. Yeah, but we're gonna get back to work, man. We back out here. Shout out to my brother Deadass Talk. I know you had to get back to work. I'm about to get to work my damn self, so I appreciate y'all. Y'all already know who it is. Y'all know exactly what to do. Heat and drugs don't miss good. That's also true. We cannot lie. The alcohol, the Hennessy, the Repsado that be passing out at battle rap events, the weed that being smoking, can't nobody, y'all in the venue, ain't no ventilation, the air ain't circulating. It's a bad mix. It's a bad mix. But again, as first and foremost, and lastly, prayers up to T-Rex. We hope you have a speedy recovery, man. It's bigger than battle rap, but I appreciate each and every one of y'all pulling up. Be on the lookout for more battle rap content, because we are about to do that. We're gonna talk interviews. I want to interview Gorilla. He just came off a career performance against Capo this weekend in Chicago on TOS Battle League. Dollar Bill versus K Venom. Hey, y'all better quit sleeping on K Venom. I'm telling y'all that right now. I don't know who actually won that battle, because I had it 1-1 going into the third, and then the stream cut out as K Venom's third was going on. But shout out to them. Tanner, we're gonna have a conversation too. Tanner, we're gonna have to have a conversation too. But appreciate each and every one of y'all. Like I said, man, have a great day. Be productive, man. This is Temperature Check. I am your host as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. You know the motto. I ain't just getting started. Being here. Appreciate y'all.